Ojeda here, your local real estate agent out of Northern Jersey with eXp Realty, along with Team BC. I wanted to talk about picking the right agents that has a great team. What do I mean by that? An agent that has a great team has one or two attorneys on their side, one or two home inspectors on their side, one or two loan officers, lenders, or banks on their side, title officers, mortgage insurance officers, all of these parties included. You want to make sure an agent has the right team, and if they don't, it's okay, as long as they know how to communicate with them effectively and have great connections with them. Now, when I get buyer referrals or referrals from other parties, they tend to trust me as a professional a little bit more because it's a referral. There's no need to massage them and gain their trust and so forth, as much as getting a cold prospect from cold calling, door knocking, or a networking event or something like that, It's much different. So when I deal with referrals or people who know me, they tend to trust me a little bit more, and the deal usually goes much, much smoother versus when the buyer or the seller wants to use their vendors, such as lenders, attorneys, title officers, mortgage insurance officers, and so forth. When they want to use their own resources, it's 100% okay. I just love always working with my team specifically because I work with them on a daily basis. They know me, they know how I work. So anytime I need something at a specific time and date and in a certain manner, they know how I work. I'm always on top of my deals, on my transactions, always following up with everybody in the party. I do have a transactional coordinator, but it's also very important as myself, as an agent, to always be on top of your deals no matter what, especially during this pandemic, because things are going a little bit slower in regards to getting COs and the fire inspector on other things, permits and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you are connected with an agent who has great connections inside the business or has a team of vendors that they specifically work with. If you first talk with the agent, ask them that question. If you're a seller or a buyer, ask them, are you well connected with vendors or attorneys or home inspectors or appraisals, any of these things, contractors? Do you have people, these vendors or these parties in your back pocket if you need them immediately? Do you work with them on a daily basis? And if they are uncertain in regards to the answer, then truthfully, that's a red flag. Because me, myself personally, when I was starting in the business, I'll do my best to connect myself with vendors. But when I get new clients, it will even be a hassle for myself to get the right attorney, get the right lender, or so forth. I didn't really know what I was doing in the very beginning when I didn't have the correct vendors and the connections in the very beginning. So I would highly, highly recommend, if you're a seller or a buyer, to choose an agent with the right team, with the right vendors, with the right connections, because it will just go much smoother. Now, if you're an agent and you don't have the right team on your side, it's definitely okay, but it's your time to start now. It is always, always important to get to know your lenders. How do they work? What is their office environment and their culture? What are they all about? The attorneys, the home inspectors, contractors, sit with them, have a coffee, buy them dinner, go out for a drink, whatever it is. Network with them, get to know them, get to know how they structure their business, and actually become, if you want, a friend of theirs. Because if you gain good rapport and connections with these people, not only are you going to create a team within yourself every time you get new business, because as a real estate agent, we're the ones that is on top of the tree. So if we connect with them, they're always open to connecting with us agents, because we're continuously going to give them business if they do well on our side. If the connection is good, then they're going to do everything it takes to work on our side, at least most of them, if we're willing to, connect with them and tell them more about our business plans and so forth. So it's always good to do that. Call them up, email them, text them, set up meetings with them, do video content with them, market each other. You guys we complement each other's businesses so much, and we tend to forget this. And some of us, and most agents actually do not do this. Believe it or not, most agents do not do this. So take advantage of them. we feed them, they feed us, and at the end of the day, if we treat them right, they're gonna be there. We are going to be top of mind in their field when it comes to them getting referrals from people who want to buy or sell, and we're gonna be their go-to agent when it comes to people getting outside referrals and so forth. So it's truly a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for the clients that we deal with, the buyers and the sellers. It's a win-win for other vendors that we deal with, because if we have a team, they are familiar with the other vendors that we work with, because we love to stay connected to make sure every transaction goes smooth. We know how every individual party works, and then obviously we are happy as real estate agents, because it's nothing better to go through a transaction in a real estate deal when we are confident of every party involved and every individual party involved that have the same worth ethic, the same communications, the same integrity for all of our clients and so forth. There's nothing better than that, because there's so much things that happen outside of a real estate transaction that sometimes is completely out of our hands. But if we all have the same like-minded mindset and the same driven mentality to get things done no matter what, we're definitely going to have a successful deal no matter what happens and falls in our lap. So this is why it's so important for you clients to definitely choose an agent who has the right team, and for you agents to create a team, or any of these vendors that are looking at this. If you're a lender, if you're a title officer, or if you're an attorney, or whatever it is, contact me, or make sure you're connecting with brokers and agents who are definitely aggressive and doing business correctly, so you can create a team and have all those connections when you get clients from your resources. All right, so I thought this was very important to share. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Ronnie Tejeda here. All my information is down below. If you guys need anything in regards to real estate, not only here in Jersey, I am a part of a national team that is nationwide. We're specializing in California, Las Vegas, Florida, Delaware. We are branching out soon to New York. We're also in Pennsylvania. I believe we're in Washington too, if I'm not mistaken. We're in Boston. We're in a bunch of states, and we're just going to definitely take over, and soon going to be in all states of the United States, and possibly outside of the United States as well. All right, so Team BC, shout out to you, Brian Casella, team leader. Again, Ronnie Tejeda. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. All of my information is down below. Look forward to the next video. All right, take care.